cancer. And they are for real, because when I talked to Junior about it, this woman, she says, my daughter was having her child with cancer.
Oh dear.
And she told him, she says, they do supply all you need.
That's cool.
Yeah, they pay you food bill, your hotel room rent, and pay that food.
I wonder if Shriners Hospitals for Children does that too.
Yeah, and they do too. He was the third. I did Shriners, but I always started the same way.
Well, it's good to know that there are plenty of establishments that they're all about, helping children and doing so in a way that, it's not a financial burden to the families. Well, that's what they should do.
Yeah.
After all, that's what I would do.
It's just a child I just can't stand the thought of it.
What I can't stand is the thought that a child gets cancer, and if it's a kind of cancer that's deadly, that's no cure for it, it's, that's pretty much Mother Nature stealing that child's life, that child's right to live life and enjoy life. Well, they say that Mother Nature is a cruel mistress. That's what my friend Colin says. Mother Nature is a cruel mistress. And I can vouch for that all the times that I got sunburned.
No, I did that once. I fell asleep on the beach and slept about 3 hours. You ought to seen the burn I had. It was
I can
awful.
imagine.
It was awful.
I can't even think of me falling asleep on the beach, because when I think of the beach, I don't think of sleep. That's what the bed is for. For me, there's a difference between bed and beach. Well, obviously, there's some people who are drunk who didn't know the difference. Yeah, well, those are people who they get drunk on the beach. I don't get drunk on the beach, because I'm not a beer head. I'm a soda jerk.
He used to be.
Who?
He just like that, he stopped.
Oh, let me guess. You were an influence on that?
I think so.
Oh, that's good. I guess that's one of the reasons why God gives us lights.
I believe there's many reasons we do it.
I think there's a song from the Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas where the song goes, "This isn't love, this is destiny. Somewhere above, this was planned for me."
And there was the southern song, the country song.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was in this that brought us together. Because it was strange how we met. I hadn't come back to Kentucky. I hated Kentucky. And then Kathy decided we were going to, well, I decided I was going to Kathy in Washington.
What's that all with Kentucky?
Nothing, but I just hated it for some reason, because we lived out in the country and there was nothing going on.
Oh, I get it. It was like, since there was, there's, I think I get it. Yeah, it can be dull and boring.
Like I said, I feel like I was isolated. And I said, if I get out of here, I'll never come back. And I have, why in the world did all of a sudden I decided me and Tasha would go to Kentucky and visit Kathy?
You know something? That kind of sounds like something that I would be looking for as far as a place to live, is a place that's isolated so I can get away from a lot of people, get away from these people that just have a tendency to just boil your blood, just nice, calm, peace. So maybe if I ever do decide to build my own private monastery for myself, it's going to be out in Kentucky.
Kathy didn't partner from him.
Oh.
And when he come up on the porch in the evening, and we were sitting there, Tasha, and she introduced us, and he asked me if we gave her.
Ooh, nothing like.
And I just looked at him, and we wanted to go to a dance.
I don't think it's either.
You
didn't
about
dance.
him, you know what I mean? I didn't know him, and knew nothing about him.
Well, right, I get that.
Kathy told me later, says,
but I can understand, Junior, asking you for a date right away, because from my own experiences, where I work, I see a lot of beautiful women everywhere, and it's like, oh my gosh, is this work or the Playboy Mansion? You are a dirty, dirty boy.
He thought of it first. He kept saying, you'll be older than you just can't hear heaven again. It's not supposed to happen again. What he was saying, he was falling in love.
Well, that's one of those things in life that you just can't control. That sounds completely illogical. Well,
And
I
fell
know
in
it's
love
a.
with him right away. There was just something about him, I felt so attached to him.
I like how Vance is attached to
It
me.
didn't have to
Literally.
be, it has to be real. We
It's
were together almost 20 years.
Don't pick at yourself. Don't pick at yourself. You're gonna pick at that. Pick at what? There's a little wart thing that's on her arm, but it's a. Ew, that's disgusting.
It's caused by dry skin, Smarty.
But I don't have dry skin. I made a fabric. It is true, you know. I am a Muppet. I'm a religious Muppet. I guess that's why I didn't have a job on Sesame Street. Yeah, I know. Religion is one of those things that you just can't talk about with people. That, as well as politics and sex.
I don't talk about religion. I talk about salvation.
You would get it on really well with Dietrich Bonhoeffer. Dietrich Bonhoeffer was a Lutheran theologian, and one of the things that he taught was that, you know, he taught something along the lines of trying to separate Christianity from religion. And he was an advocate against the Nazis and what they were doing, so they hung him.
Why, yeah.
He was a brave man. And in case you didn't get the pronunciation, I think it's Dietrich Bonhoeffer. I guess that means the Nazis were doing their job. Mm-hmm. Corrupt government at its worst.
He wanted a perfect society. But I read an article once where they said he was Jewish.
I'm not sure if he ever found out about that, and if he ever did, I'm pretty sure he probably tried to deny it.
Well, of course.
He probably had a field day when someone
Anybody
said,
that was well or crippled or anything, he wanted to get rid of them because he knew
he wanted to get rid of Jews, crippled people, he wanted to get rid of gay people, gypsies, Hungarians. I think Hungarians were on the list, and I think also Polish people. Ew.
You ought to see that movie, War and Peace.
I don't think I've seen it. There is a war movie that I did watch when I was studying world history, which took place, this took place during World War I. Basically, I don't remember where this took place, but it was French soldiers, German soldiers, and I think British soldiers or Scotland soldiers. They were fighting, and it was on Christmas Eve. They decided to call a temporary truce in honor of Christmas Eve. I said about that. I forgot what the title of the film is, mainly because it was in French. Well, not the film, but the title. Noel, Christmas, something like that. I gotta look it up again. Oh, Betty White's on this one.
I can't stand her.
I'm pretty sure that B. Arthur, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty couldn't stand her either on the show because she was such a dingbat on the show. That doesn't sound very nice. Well, it's just a character that she played on the show. And Betty White said, talking about the show, that Rose Nylund wasn't dumb. She was just terminally naive. Which makes a lot of sense because Rose Nylund just grew up in an isolated society of farmers in Minnesota. Not really well familiar with the world at large. But at least she was always an honest individual. Honesty takes you anywhere, regardless of how much of a nin you are. Or as I would say, how much of a nit you are. Like a nitwit. We say nit because it's shorter. I guess you guys have a tendency to be lazy sometimes. Watch yourself. How can you? Look at his arms. What are you doing to my arm? I'm trying to show that you can't beat me up because your arm is messed up. Well, you can only animate me so much. I'm not a cartoon. This is not Disney. Disney has all the money.